Hello, hello, Fly Girl VSG coming into you with my week 58 post-op VSG vertical sleeve gastrectomy update. So I'm just going to jump right into the numbers. I weighed in at the 2-week pre-op diet, which I think was November 20-something, at 301.2. I weighed in day of surgery at 291.8. I weighed in last week at 192.8, and I weighed in this week at 189.4. That's a 3.4 pound loss down this week for a total loss of 111.8 pounds. I am super fucking stoked that I saw 190.0 for the last 2 days, and I'm not usually an everyday weigher, but I knew this was coming, so I was just kind of like just looking, you know, not really caring what it said, but was just going to be happy if I was at 190, and I'm super, super stoked that I broke through the 190s, and I am officially in the 180s. So, for the record, though, that's a, let's see, 6.6 pound loss in the last 2 weeks. So, I basically lost my holiday weight, and I'm down another, 3.4 pounds from the gain that I had over the holidays. So, I'm really proud of that. The Whole30 is working out really well for me. I'm actually eating like 12 to 1,300 calories a day. Like some days I'm even eating like 1,400 calories because I'm eating so much more healthy fat. So avocado oil, coconut milk, coconut oil, avocados, things like that. And, it doesn't take a lot for those calories to add up. I mean, 1 tablespoon of coconut oil is a lot of calories. So I'm not focusing so much on calories as I am just, eating well and clean, and I haven't had any alcohol or sugar or grains or gluten or anything like that. So it's all just been meat, produce, and healthy fats. That's it. And it's been good. It's been hard not to drink. I mean, not super hard. I mean, it's easier for me than it's easier for me than maybe it is for others. But, like yesterday I went to a brewing company and watched Going Viral and their open mic, and not everyone was drinking, and it's hard to just not be like part of the group and have a drink, but I'm committed to doing this for not drinking for 6 weeks and doing this diet plan for at least 4, so for 30 days. So that's what oh my gosh, my hair is such a wreck. I have a big bump in it. Sorry. I'm working out tonight, so I'm not that pretty, but I don't really care. It's fine. So anyway, things like that, like going to happy hour and ordering tea. I did that Monday night. I met Tessa and some of her old coworkers, and, just not drinking. So it's fine. So we'll see how it progresses. Obviously, this is making a huge difference. Like, when I drink, I lose like a pound a week, if that. And now, obviously I lost 3-point-something pounds last week, and I lost 3-point-something pounds this week. So I'll be curious to see what happens next week. I have hurt my shoulder again, back in the kettlebell studio, and I have hurt my shoulder, so I have to rethink that a little bit. I'm just going to do some modifications. Oh, well, that's nice. Sorry, I'm looking outside, and there's a FedEx driver, and the person that they're delivering the FedEx package, I live in a really small community, so all the homes are really, really close, and the FedEx driver put the package in the person's backyard and wrapped it in a garbage bag, which is really nice because the UPS drivers around here don't do that, and I don't have a back patio cover, so when they leave shit in my backyard, it's fucking wet and it pisses me off. Anyway, okay, side note. Sorry, I spit on my brand new laptop screen. Okay, so what else do I have to cover? So the Whole30 is going super great. I definitely in the last few days have felt like, I'm pre-cycle, so I have been, my head hunger's been a little out of control. I actually overate yesterday by a lot. I threw up my lunch and was super full all day and still continue to eat. So just because I'm eating clean doesn't mean that, it's perfect. So, but overall, it's been doing really good. The food is amazing. I'm doing a lot of cooking on Sundays, and then I just have everything to pull from during the week. This weekend will be a little different because I've got a really busy weekend. Tessa's in town, and Friday we're doing like a Whole30 potluck with some people that I'm doing the Whole30 with. And then we're going to go see some dueling pianos downtown. And then Saturday, oh my God, we've got such a full day. We are going to go to my workout at the Warrior Room. And she has to do a basics class first, so I don't know that I'll do that with her, but I'm probably, you know, and so it's going to be a 90-minute workout when you combine the actual class after that. And then we're going to come back here and shower, and then we have a 2 o'clock lunch date with a couple people in the community and friends of mine for her to meet. And then there's apparently some sort of Pacific Northwest meet and greet from 3 to 6. And there's only like 12 people going. It wasn't advertised anywhere, but I heard about it somehow. So I'm going to go for a little bit. And then Tessa and I are going to do rock climbing at 6. And then I'll take her to her brother's house where she'll be spending the weekend or the night with her family. So, yeah, it'll be a really full weekend. Sunday I have plans to meet up with Kent my boyfriend and I are going up to Vancouver to visit, have dinner with a friend. So that's going to be at 5, and that only gives me that day to recuperate from Saturday, shop, and cook for the day. So I'm going to try to space it out and do a couple things also on Monday. As long as I get my juice packets together and maybe make 2 or 3 dishes I can do, or maybe 2 things and like a veggie, then I can do the rest on Monday. So it should be fine. But it's really convenient just to have everything done in one day, even though I work my ass off. It's like 7 to 9 hours of shopping and cooking. I fucking work so hard. It's so great just the rest of the week just to be able to pull something out, and it's all there. It's so great. Let's see, what else do I have in my notes? I talked already about Tessa being in town. So it's interesting that, I was not a big fan of high school. I only had a few friends in high school. I had boyfriends. They went to other schools. But I wasn't very popular in high school. And so, it wasn't that great of an experience. I had a guy that liked to bully me. And, I went through a lot of kind of best friends. And so, it was just a weird, awkward time. I think it's a weird, awkward time for most people. So, and I was a wreck because of my relationships also. But it is weird that I have, through Facebook and social media, have connected with people from high school, and it's really good. Most of those people weren't necessarily people that I was or wasn't friends with in high school, but just people that I didn't really go in the same circles with or whatever. And, they've become friends, and, I spend time with them or have spent time with them. And we were talking this week as a group, as a class, about our 20th high school reunion, which is going to be in 2016. It's so crazy. I can't believe I'm almost 20 years graduated from high school. That's just wrong. It's just so wrong. I feel so young. In some ways, I can't believe I'm so 36. Anyway, I started to make some calls about getting consults for my upper arm lift, because when I hit goal, that's going to, they say to wait a year after you hit goal to make sure that you maintain your weight and go through any normal fluctuations that you might as you're hitting maintenance and maintaining what that's going to look like for you. Also, and that your skin, once you hit maintenance, will continue to tighten up over the course of a year. So they say not to do any major plastic surgery for a year after you hit goal. But when I was at my 9 and 12-month post-op appointments with the surgeon and their staff, they were just that skin on your arms isn't going to shrink up. Just go ahead and get it taken care of. I'm I'm not even at goal. I'm not going to go and get it taken care of now and then lose more weight and have saggy skin again. It's, in terms of recovery, one of the more painful surgeries. So I'm not doing that yet. But they did say I didn't have to wait for the upper arm lift. So that's good. So I made some calls in terms of getting some consults. But there's $50 consult fees for some of these places. So I'm just going to wait. I'm not in a hurry. It's fine. I had a major NSV on Tuesday so I was going to say I'm back at the Warrior Room. I'm back doing kettlebell workouts. I have hurt my shoulder. Again, it's a recurring injury. Doing all the swinging is what is a big problem for me. So luckily the trainers there are super, super awesome. And they have given me modifications so I can just do isolation work instead of the swings or the kettlebell work, essentially, the traditional kettlebell work. I can just do isolation work like bicep curls or rows or whatever. But on Tuesday, I did my very first ever fucking tuck jump. It wasn't great. It was certainly not a major tuck, but I don't jump. I don't jump. I don't run. I don't do any of those things. I have done some brief running and I have started to jump recently, squat jumps, or I don't really do The ones where you're kind of doing the lunges. What are they called? I don't remember. Where you're kind of doing the lunges. Oh, look at my nails, by the way. I did that. The little stamping. You can't see it very well, but so yeah, that's a major NSV. I jumped. It was amazing. I did that. My body did that. I didn't know. I mean, I don't know. This whole process is so weird, you know? Like, here I am almost 14 months out. Well, 11 and a half months out. And I'm still just blown away by everything. Like, I was at dinner with Tessa, and I was talking to her about when I'm a normal-sized person. And she's like, you are a normal-sized person. And, like, I don't feel that way. You know, like, I don't feel... I mean, yes, I'm a size 12, 14. Yes, I'm a size medium large. Yes, I can buy bras and panties and clothes at any store I want. It hasn't, like, yes, that to me equates mostly a normal-sized person. But it doesn't equate. Like, it doesn't... It's so, like, that still blows my mind. Like, the fact that I went into Banana Republic a couple months ago with Christina and the Mahonies and was, like, bought a shirt at a size medium, like, that, to me, that's just a fluke. Even though it happens every time. Like, every time it's, like, a fluke. Like, I don't know, I still have a really big belly. Like, it's not really big, not big compared to what it was, right? But, I don't know. It's hard to explain. I know you guys know what I mean, because the adjustment between where you were and where you are, it takes, you know, even though at this point it's been, you know, 111, basically 10 pounds a month since I started this process, which isn't true. It's really like 5 pounds a month, except for the first 4 months where I lost like a billion pounds a month. My weight has been slow and steady pretty much since month 4 or 5, so it's not been dramatic, but my head just doesn't catch up. Like, it's just so weird. Yeah. Anyway, normal-sized person doing tuck jumps. That's very cool. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. So I hope you guys have a great, great weekend. Keep it fly out there. Don't mind my my hair. Oh. I'm going to get a Brazilian blowout. I bought a like a Living Social or a Groupon for a Brazilian blowout, and I'm going to use it as one of my rewards. I have to do it before April because it expires sometime in April, and so I'm wondering if I should do it like right before the cruise, but then I'm concerned like how does chlorine affect that and the sun and stuff. So maybe I'll do it either right after or like in March, so it has like a month to do its thing before I go on the cruise. I wanted to use it as a reward, but I don't really know. I wanted to do 175 and get my nails done, like get the gel nails or whatever, acrylics, or, get fake nails for a little while and play with that. But I don't know. Maybe I'll do a 185 reward because 185 is the weight I graduated high school. 175 is the weight that I took my senior photos. And I think I was closer to 165 my junior year. But I'm not even thinking about 165 at this point. I mean, my end goal at this point is 150 to 160. I'm going to claim goal at 150 and then reassess, or 160 and then reassess. I mean, maybe I'll keep going. I would like to get into the normal BMI, even though I totally don't believe in BMIs. I totally don't. It's meaningless to me. And it should be to everybody else, by the way, because it fucking is stupid. But that would be 149.9. So I would love to just hit that number and, whatever. We'll see. I want to undershoot my goal because I've been seeing a lot of the 2-3 year out weight, 10 pound, 15 pound weight gain. I don't know if I'll have babies yet, or try to have babies. So I'd like to undershoot that to, I don't know, just account for that a little bit, Anyway, have a good weekend, you guys. I'm sure you'll see lots of updates from us because Go Teams VSG and I are going to be super, super, super busy this weekend. And I'm sure we'll be posting photos and stuff. So, have a good one. Keep it fly. Bye.